Hello collective, it's Michaela here and you can call me Kay. This is Kayology, my channel, all about astrology, spirituality, and motivational videos. So today I am doing a what changes are coming up this month for you, okay? Some unexpected changes, some spiritual changes, okay? We have some financial changes as well as different things going on with the karmics. They're gonna karmic every time. So just wanted to let you guys know what was going on, especially if you are in America. So we in holiday season, okay? And with all the retrogrades and things going on, this is a timeless reading, but at the time in which I am filming it, we are going through some retrogrades, okay? I believe it starts this weekend, if I'm going to be honest. I forgot the exact date. I'm sure it's the 9th where Mercury goes into retrograde completely. So in retrograde fashion, I have forgot to film the intro. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoy the readings. I have seen the requests, okay? I have 2 requests. I have not forgot about you guys. Love reading is coming, okay? I love reading. And the karmic read, actually, I'm already filming that right now as we speak. So can't wait to get those out to you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the reading. Hello, my group ones. Okay, so this is the unexpected changes that are coming up for you guys. And as per usual, I have a message download. I feel like I've channeled this song before, but you know, in Mercury retrograde fashion, I am channeling it again. Into the Unknown, okay? Frozen 2. So in this song, and it definitely has a lot to do with the reading. In this song, the character is trying to be grateful for what she has, even though she knows her calling is calling her to more. She's like, no, 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 I have my family, I have this place I've reached in my reputation or my career. I'm good. Like, I have no reason to want to continue to strive for more, to do more. Yet she's over here like, I can't I can't stop feeling and sensing that there is something else I'm supposed to do. There's something further I'm supposed to, there's somewhere else to reach, okay? And we have a lot of energy in the transits astrologically around Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is the explorer, okay? They are the one who seeks out more. They expand. So there is something about expansion here, and I don't think that it's going to be nearly as difficult as you're thinking it is, but it's like there is a hesitancy. Now, for some of you, this could be about going further into your spiritual gifts. Further into your spiritual practice, okay? Maybe you've been feeling, a need to connect to your ancestors. Maybe you have been getting some type of confirmation, like especially you watch tarot, right? Maybe you're being called to get some cards of your own. It's like it's something like stepping out of a comfort zone. And it's like if you answer the call, you are the initiator of said change. The signs are being signaled to you, but you are the one who can, like, only you can get this change up and going, okay? Because there's like, in the song, there's a call and response, and she keeps hearing this sign. It's a over and over again, and she's just like, being woken up out of her sleep. So you could be at this time having dreams or being woken up out of your sleep at specific times at night. It does feel very spiritual. Like maybe you're being called to, especially like if you're religious, like maybe you're being called to be an intercessor, like waking up in the middle of the night to pray. But there's this calling for just a touch more, even though it's like I'm blessed or I'm taken care of, my life is not needing any change, but there's something you're being called to do. I'm gonna get 3 cards out in the tarot to see exactly what that is for you guys. I'll also be getting out some money cards because finances seem to be something that Spirit wants to talk about lately. Yeah, I think it's like okay. Maybe you're not too expressive about your spiritual beliefs because it's like my nose started itching. So it's like some of you could be getting a clear audience, starting to hear things, right? Now, when it comes to hearing, spiritually, it's not always some type of audible voice. Sometimes it can sound like your own voice in your head. Like oftentimes when I say I'm hearing something, it's like I've grown to be very conscious of that inner voice. Now, the inner voice will speak at very specific times when I open myself up to channel immediately hearing things, right? It's almost like turning a radio dial. So lately, y'all could have been hearing like, high pitch frequencies, specifically high pitch frequencies. That's usually letting you know, like, okay, an ancestor or a higher vibrational being is around. Lower vibrational frequencies could mean that someone's trying to telepathically speak with you, someone's trying to send you some type of lower vibrational energy, and you're picking it up through your own radio frequency within yourself. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. So I've been talking a lot about the collective's voice, and I do feel like there's some type of like hearing aspect to this. So you could be hearing also the back of my mouth, like right here. There could be some type of like witch wound, possibly. Okay, that's essentially because I do feel like I'm talking to somebody who about spiritual things or the occult, but it's like you are still learning as well. I mean, we're always still learning, right? I don't know why this looks like this. Hold on. What the heck? Anyway, so essentially it could be like there's people in your family who have completely disconnected from their intuition, their spiritual gifts, so much so that it just continues to go down the line. I'm about to sneeze. I do feel like I'm on it, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's like when I tell you they like pressed on my brain, it was like, yeah, I'm like, whoa. So it's like you're being called to really, some of you, this could be meditation, taking some type of nature walks because it is starting to get real crisp outside. I think it's gonna be a cold winter, y'all. But you're being called to really connect. In what way is specific to you? Like some of you might want to get some books, right? Maybe you're, people who like to read about things before you just jump in. That's fine. But you are being called to more right now. But there is this like confidence. It's a lack of confidence. So, whether it's from a past life, if you believe in past lives, or it could be from your family line of people not really being comfortable even expressing their spirituality. Like there could be people who maybe do practice, maybe know a couple of like hoodoo facts for my Africans, okay? For my African Americans as well. Like maybe people do know little hoodoo things in the family, or people do their little, I'm getting superstition things, cleanse their home and stuff like that when they start feeling weird energy, but they're not expressive, they're not confident, they're not like, oh yeah, I do witchcraft, I am a voodoo priestess. Like, and I don't think that's necessarily how far you're going. For some of you, maybe, but it's like this calling, and I keep hearing the ooh over and over again. It's like they're calling you, and you are not picking up the phone. It's almost like nah, they're not talking to me like that. And that's literally how she is in the song. She's like, I hear you, but I don't. Some look for trouble while others won't. Okay, and you're just like, nah. Okay, so two more about this change. Yes, chariots. It's time to move forward. Okay, that they could be trying to get you forward moving, because that's a whole nother thing. Our spiritual gifts are also like our antennas. Like, it is a helper for us to get through certain things. I'll tell y'all a little story. Um, there was a time period with me, I always struggled in school. Okay, like definitely with like the whole dyslexic thing and the ADHD. Like, I really struggled with timelines and like making sure I finished certain projects, and it would really stress me out. Like, y'all, I was a freaking basket case in school. I was always anxious and nervous, like I wasn't gonna finish something or I was gonna forget something. And it got to the point when I was like about 16 years old, I would literally hear like, they're not gonna take up homework today, so don't worry about that assignment right there. Don't worry about your sciences project. The teacher's not gonna be in, so they're not gonna take it in. And I would just be like, what? Mind you, I'm exhausted trying to keep up with all the classes, so I was just like, I'm just gonna trust it. I go into school the next day, teacher's not there. I was like, I'm not gonna tell nobody about this, yo. Because it's just, there's also that aspect. Thank you, Spirit. There's an aspect of it where it's like, if you were to explain this to your friends or your family or maybe even like a partner, you feel like people would think you were like cuckoo. So I guess that's also what's adding to the lack of confidence as well. Okay. And it's like, still, I keep hearing it, and it's like, and then there's also there's a leak in this old building and my soul has got to move. It's like your soul is ready to move on to more. It wants to study more. It wants to understand more. And you're like, Miss Scared, no. Okay? Okay, so I just heard a dog bark before I restarted or started back. So for some of you, this could be Hecate. Hecate. Different pronunciations for different people, but Hecate could be the one trying to it's like break down some type of egoic fear of your own power. So bark again. Okay, so there is some type of ego. There is some type of fear centered around your own personal powers. This does not have to be spiritual gifts for everybody, okay? But it's something about listening to your intuition, almost being afraid, like, what if I'm being tricked? Okay, like that's one thing that people try to project onto me, like, oh, you're hearing these things from who, from what exact spirit, where did that come from? It's like, okay, I get consistent confirmations that I am going the right way all the time. And if you need the confirmations, ask for them. Ask for them, okay? Like, I'm literally giving you a message and I'm like, Hecate, and then rough. I'm like, okay? And one of her symbolisms is dogs, as well as I think spiders. Barking in the background again. Look, y'all, I don't make this stuff up. I really don't. So, I get it. It's not always easy, but it's like you are prepared, like you're ready to move forward. Like maybe you've already done some shadow work or you've been like reflecting a lot on just your journey, okay? I'm hearing, not even hearing, I'm looking at it. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one single step. So it's time to dip your toe in, okay? It's time to dip your toe in. And for some of you, it's like you literally want to read your own cards. Baby, go to the store, get your own cards. And I mean, it's really not that deep. If you go online, if you go on Amazon even, right? So many people say like, oh, you have to go to a spiritual shop. You have to see what calls out to you. Baby, it can still call out to you on a doggone website. All right. Delivered in 2 days. Prime, okay? And even get like a deck like this. I was told to specifically use this deck. So like you can literally get decks with the cheat sheets and everything that you need on it. I feel like I'm talking to like a tarot beginner or just someone who's really like interested in tarot, or you used to read tarot and you're being called to like study it again. Start reading your own cards again, because like group readings are great, but you know, there's nothing like talking to your guides yourself, okay? Which is so crazy. Like, I'm a tarot reader. I shouldn't be telling you that. I guess it's not good for business or whatever. I don't know. Haven't really done personals in a while. But third card, please, about what's changing for them. Yeah. It's about conflict. It's about being concerned what other people will think. I'm here and don't want to scare my parents. You know, the whole shebangle shaboogle. It's I understand. I understand. Okay. Especially like if you live with other people, or you have like, you know, a partner who might be a little standoffish to spiritual things. I get it. I get it. Okay. So I want to get more into this. I'm going to get 2 more cards for the Queen of Wands reverse. Like, what is this energy that's holding you back here? Okay, maybe you feel like you're not healed enough. Like, you feel like you're not healed enough. And it's really more so about, like, it's in your head. It's like some blockage in your head. So maybe you're like, don't trust your third eye. You don't trust what you're seeing, you're sensing, you're feeling, and it's causing a blockage and a bit of a stagnancy in this forward movement. Like, I'm really getting like you have no idea what's on the other side of you just taking that step, taking those steps, okay? Ground yourself, of course. Find peace before you move forward, because I do feel like this is you at this very moment. This is like the change that has to happen. And on the other side, I almost feel like this is like a fear of like what's gonna happen. Like there will be people who oppose you, people who make fun of you, people who try to talk you out of this relationship with your spirit team. Yeah, that's really what it feels like. So it's like you are not really sure. I'm also hearing that some of you feel like you need a mentor, like you need someone to teach you. Baby, ain't nobody taught me tarot. Tarot called out to me and I answered. So it's like you don't need a teacher. But if you do feel like you need a teacher, be careful out here, all right? And there's resources everywhere. Like there are tons of little master classes you can take. There are people who have YouTube channels that teach about tarot all the time. Like, I don't know. Like, I keep seeing someone go like, oh, I want to, but ooh, like, ooh. Okay. Do you judge your own spiritual gifts? Do you like gaslight yourself? I'm gonna get one more for this. So can I get a confirmation for the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Swords together? Okay, so if somebody wants to start making readings again, like maybe you're concerned about, especially like if you want to do it, like, you know, where you get paid for readings or what have you, it's like you're concerned about maybe competition. Will people even see the videos? Like, will people even, you know, connect to what you have to say? Do people care about your opinion? But then also, it's like you don't feel like you're healed enough to defend your belief system. Yeah. And it's like you don't feel like you're healed enough to defend your belief system. I really feel like somebody's had a background of people like making fun of them, like witchy woo woo, like maybe you just have people around you who are brainiacs, who believe in science or who believe in things that are more systematic, like religions, and everything about you wanting to express yourself spiritually just looks wrong to them. So it's just like so much fear and anticipation of people opposing you and challenging you and yeah, even like the 501s just mean straight energy, like what will you tap into, like what's on the other side. Okay, so let's get into this chariot energy. Well, thank you. I didn't even ask for two. I guess you kind of saw where I was going. Yes, it's like you don't want to be deceived. You don't want to be deceived at all. But there is like this overwhelming interest. This overwhelming interest. Like maybe even connecting with someone who has passed on. Maybe you feel like you're just grieving. Yeah, like if you feel like you're connecting to an ancestor or someone, because for some of you this could be a parent maybe you never met, that was like passed away before you were born, or it's like somebody that has passed away over a period of time, and maybe you just feel like, oh no, I'm just grieving, and I'm grieving so hard to the point where I think I hear them, or I think that I'm being directed by them. Oh my god, I'm not gonna cry, y'all. Okay, that's for somebody. It's like you really feel like I just that's what it is. I just miss them so much that I think I'm hearing them. Ah. Yeah, like you swear you're being deceived. So it's like, though it's this excitement of, okay, especially because when you lose someone, right? When you lose a family member or a friend, a lover, what have you, it's like this feeling of, I'll never see them again. I'll never be able to connect with that person ever again. But then when you see something repeatedly that reminds you of them, it's like, it gives you hope, but then there's also this Three of Swords of like, is this really them? Or am I just really hurting? Like, dude. I know they're gonna come through in these white cards. I know it. Whoever this person is, like whoever this guide is, that like your connection to them, I'm getting like this person could have also had like spiritual gifts just like you and wasn't able to tap into them, and they're trying to help you to overcome that. They're trying to like get you out of this Two of Swords, because it's something about like your gifts that will help you in life, like help you to avoid different complications. Okay, so one more for this Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Emotional maturity, compassion, calmness, balancing. Yes, it's going to bring a level. Okay, right now you're in the Queen of Wands in reverse, right? And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it could, like right now you could be struggling with a bit of anxiousness and, you know, lack of confidence. Of course, feeling lost, this feeling of being lost. And it's something about this guide, these messages, this even like signs that you've been giving you, that has been given to you, has almost kind of like spring you up, raised you up a bit. Bark again, dude. What the heck? It's like it has woken you up, and you're just so afraid that it's just a fumes, like it's just, you know, you being so grieved or so, you know, going through hurt that you are thinking like you're being delusional, I guess. That's the only way I know how to say it. But it's like, no, you're coming across as the Queen of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups. You're very emotionally mature. Hold on. Okay, you're very emotionally mature. Like this, it's bringing you this calm, serene feeling, and I think that's what the signs are. It's like you'll get a message or you'll see something or you'll hear something, and it brings this peace to you, and you instantly are like, no. No way. No freaking way. I can't prove it. No way. Okay? So what's this Five of Swords? Oh yeah. Okay, so you're hung up on like, should I let this go for the sake of my sanity? Okay? Should I let this go? Very conflicted. Very conflicted. Or and like, but then also personal growth. So I feel like right now, or I feel like right now you are once again stuck thinking, noticing, like getting the signs, which you're just like, I don't know. And then I feel like this eight of cups is the into the unknown. Into the unknown. Okay? I do feel like you guys are going to answer the call. I really do. I'm gonna get one more for this. For the Hangman and the Eight of Cups. Because like the anxiety, I feel it. I feel the anxiety. I feel the hurt. I feel the pain. But then I also feel this like, yeah, this Four of Cups of like, I'm gonna ignore the signs. Look, it's something coming out of the realms. It's something coming out of the realms trying to give you a sign, and you're like, mm-mm. So you're being very complacent for the fear of course, looking ridiculous. Let's see what they want to tell you. Let me see what they want to tell you. Because I'm like, there's depth. Ooh. Okay. So there's a marriage here. Is this like a passed away lover? Okay, are you afraid you're gonna like lose your partner? Are you afraid you're gonna lose your partner? I love and hate you sometimes. Surprise, emotional healing. Okay, so for some of you, this is like signs about a lover, abusing magic. Okay, so for some of you, a lover could feel like you are... Okay, yeah. Though this is offering a lot of emotional healing for you, it also could be causing conflict in your relationships. Yeah. It could be causing conflicts in your relationships. Of like, who's gonna want to be with someone like this type thing. You're afraid of people thinking that you're abusing magic, and it's causing delays. Okay, yeah. Creative block, delay. And you see how it fell on it, and then it's like now flipping upside down. You are meant to be with someone. This is like a very specific message. Oh my gosh. For somebody, you are meant to be with the King of Cups. You are meant to be with someone who also is spiritually gifted or has an understanding of it. Yes, it is possible. I think it's hilarious. I was reading, and then my husband had called. He's the most understanding person when it comes to my spiritual life and my spiritual lifestyle. He gets it. He doesn't judge it. So if someone put something in your head to make you think that like spirituality will end you up by yourself alone, like, I don't know who it is online, but I've seen multiple videos like this on spiritual TikTok talking about like, oh, powerful spiritual women have to be alone, and it's because of the power that they hold. That is complete bull malarkey. No, you can be spiritually powerful and still in a loving, happy, healthy relationship. It is very possible. You just need to be with someone who is awakened, someone who is aware, hip to the knowledge, okay? Like, I love talking about spiritual things with my husband because we're equally yoked in that way. Like, we are both like that. Okay, so this is kind of like a warning. Be careful of, it's like, watch your fear, okay? It's That sounds harsh, but it's time to address it. It's time to address this fear. It's time to address the questioning, because it's like right now you're thinking to yourself, okay, well, if I just keep it to a minimum, if I keep it to myself, if I keep it secret, then I will avoid conflicts in the future. But it's like that perspective alone could manifest those experiences, okay? So don't manifest those experiences, because right now you're being extremely stubborn and you're trying to like fight what you sense and what you know you need to do or you want to do. And you're essentially being told like, stop it, okay? Because it's like, in the end, at the end of the song, she ends up running into a forest of the unknown, right? And it's like, you know you want to. I don't know. It's like, you know you want to. Like, stop with the games, okay? And it's also something about your spiritual life. Like, it will heal you. It will be a very healing experience for you. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, okay? Nothing in the world is easy. Somebody's getting a new car, okay? That's another change is coming in for you. Okay. Someone wants to be a reader here. Someone wants to be a reader. Someone wants to be a reader. You want to read cards, or you want to do something spiritual, and okay. That's the reason you keep being called to, pick them up again or start again, is because it's your next level of healing has to do with you sharing. Like, that's going to be healing for you. Like, you're the Queen of Wands and you're supposed to be upright. And the Queen of Wands, she is a talker. She shares her energy with people. Wands energy, fire energy, they share their radiance with people, and it's supposed to activate others. Ooh, I was getting this while I was preparing. You're meant to activate people. And I think there's something about your gifts. They are obviously upgrading, and it's going to surprise you. And it's like, once you start walking into this, you're going to start to see like certain fears or concerns, conflicts even, that you were expecting to happen is not going to happen. And that's why you're being healed ego with notoriety. It's like you're afraid of having a really bad reputation if you just go into this. Now, mind you, people who don't like you, they will not like you whether you reading cards and spiritual or you doing everything the right way. People find reasons to not like you. If they don't like you, they gonna find their reason, okay? But it's like it's like you are fighting the catalyst that is bringing you in potential abundance. Like, you could be getting guidance about like a new car and you're ignoring it. Guidance about, even a partner coming in and you're like, nah, no, not me. It's like there are certain things that you're being guided about and you're like, no. Yes, it's like you're lying. You're literally telling your spirit team, you're lying to me. You're lying to me. No. You're probably a trickster spirit. I'm literally hearing that not hearing, I'm looking in my mind, and I see that it's like your spirit team, they'll give you a sign, right? And then you're like, wow, and you feel the peace and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. And then all of a sudden you're like, no, it's not. This is fake. And then all of a sudden, I'm gonna put the meme on the screen. It's the person like, what the heck, right? Like, you're swearing up and down, you being lied to. Okay? Maybe it's because you have kids. So you're like, how do I explain this to my children? I gotta take care of my kids. Okay, someone's got dyed hair. You have a baby child. But you can't let it go. No matter what you do, you can't let it go. For Forgive the ones who hurt you. Yeah, it's I'm telling you, y'all, it's something about people and what they said in the past, and you really let, like, I tried to destroy your reputation. So maybe you tried or you started, a spiritual business in the past, and people tried to, destroy your reputation, say extremely bad things about you. This seems like a witch wound. I'm telling you, that's what this really feels like. And they're literally saying, like, you're smart enough to get past this. Like, you are spiritually mature enough. Now I'm hearing a song I got for a personal read a long time ago. The Great Protector, that's what you're supposed to be. And then by the end of the song, it's just like, old enough to understand. So it's like, you could have been victimized in the past, but it's like you're old enough to understand that maybe you tried to fit in the lines, maybe you tried to censor yourself and be who everybody wanted you to be, and it's like it made you, I'm getting like a watered down version of yourself, feeling dull, feeling weird, feeling like you're living as an imposter in this reality that you don't even want. And you're being asked to, okay, well, create the reality you want. Say what you want. Express yourself the way you want. Believe what you want. Like, it's like you're being called, like, do it the way you want to do it. Like, and now I'm getting like, oh, well, don't I have free will? Yes, everybody has free will, but we also have a purpose. There's a reason we're here. There's a reason that we are here on Earth right now at this specific time in history. So your birth chart, the reason I talk about astrology is because the reason you're here, you can find it in the planets. It all works together. We're in a system that all works together. So if you are a fire sign, you are here to radiate a version of energy that will not only get what you personally need to get done, which possibly takes a lot of passion and consistency, right? Consistency of passion, depending on your sign. Like Aries, they're starters, but they're not always finishers. But you need the starters. You need the person who's going to say what everybody else is thinking. You need the person who's going to, step out and completely trust themselves and take risks. You need that person, right? And it's like, you've lost a version of that. You've lost a version of yourself that did not care what anybody else thought. And it's like, maybe you still are that person to a certain extent, but you're like in the Ace of Wands in reverse with the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like, you could just be going along to get along. And sometimes you love your life, and other times you're like, I freaking hate this. I feel isolated. I feel like I can't move. And it's because you are not doing what you were purposed to do. And once again, old enough to understand. It's like you get it now. And you're trying to gaslight your own brain. And it's like, no. Like, you are hearing what you're hearing. You are sensing what you're sensing. You are having an activation of purpose right now. Leaving behind South Node energy. 8th house. So this could have a lot to do with your 8th house and resentment. So maybe I'm getting about the first time. The first time you did this, the first time you put yourself out there, people may have called you dark, because 8th house is like, hidden mystery and occult. So maybe people said you were a dark witch. People said that you were, possessed, whatever. I know that's like a trigger word for some people. And apologies to that. But it feels like you're getting it. And this is like the most loving nudge I've ever seen or felt in my life, but it's a loving nudge that your spirit team is giving you. And it's like every time you turn around, you're literally getting another loving nudge to give it a try. One more again, okay? Old enough to understand. Death and rebirth. Devoted. And that's a whole nother side message. Your spirit team is saying that they are extremely devoted to you. They have not gone anywhere. I'm getting it. It doesn't matter how many times you F up, okay? They're not going anywhere. They believe in you. And this isn't a, oh, you're effing up, you're down bad. It's, I don't think that you realized how spiritually your purpose is connected. And it's a surprising message, but it's not surprising. It's like, come on. This Sagittarius Mercury energy that we're in, this is a timeless read, so whenever you're watching it is when you need it. But this Sagittarius Mercury transit and even the Sagittarius Mars, it's like an activation period for you. Okay? Get into it. So anyway, that is the change that is coming for you, group number 1. Much love to you. I hope it was helpful. Bye. Okay, there's some type of change that's happening in the financials. All right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, some type of finance message that I'm getting here. Okay, the deck was upside down. Spirit guides and ancestors of the highest vibration that love me and my collective unconditionally. What financial changes are coming for them? I'm so sorry. 2 more. Ah, boo. Ah, boo. Okay, all right. So, skill development, debt management, and then we have strategy planning in reverse. Okay, all right. It feels like investing in your skills, some type of training, and then I'm being pointed to this improvement, areas of improvement. It feels like some type of like possible promotion or job opportunity off of something you have gone to school for or that you've been trained for, or you have a certificate. Now, I feel like the important part about this is it's gonna be an influx of more finances. So they really want you to know that there's going to be a temptation to spend. Okay, this is a timeless read, but right now we're about to go into a Mercury retrograde. I believe we're actually in it, okay, at the time that that this comes up. Okay, so there's going to be a temptation to overspend, and I actually got this in a collective read. It was like the temptation to, because you're making more money, it's like, well, I have enough for this extra thing here. Oh, I have enough to go shopping. Or I have enough. And the lack of planning you end up in a compromising situation. I'm not getting complete like going into the red or anything like that, or like account in the negative, but I do feel like there is something about, having extra and then maybe squandering it. So your spirit team wants to come in and just make sure, like, okay, when you get their money now, don't throw it up in the air. because I'm literally seeing like a pile of money. So it's like some type of influx, of money, okay? Or influx of work hours, even like being like someone seeing you and wanting to give you an opportunity, okay? And it's going to give you extra money. Okay, so 3 cards about the changes that are coming in for them. It's not just money, but I just want to start with the money. So just in general. Thank you. And so there's like a celebratory time. Also, I'm getting like, be careful who you tell about this, because you're gonna be so excited that you're gonna want to like tell people. And I'm literally hearing, be careful, be careful. Yeah, because you might attract some Princess of Cups, people who want to be supported by you since you are in a better place than they are. Okay. Oh yeah. So it's like, be sure you're managing debts, bills. You might need to make like a new budget, a new I'm getting like a, what's that thing called? It's like a little spreadsheet with all the lines on the page. Y'all, I'm good with the technology now. But you might want to make one of those. Yeah, with blessings come a touch of responsibility. You also might be paying for like a wedding or some type of gathering. You might be putting into a like in America, we're going into Thanksgiving season, so people might be wanting you to, bring a bottle or bring this, and this to the family function, or we should have it at your place. And it's like, people want to put like a financial strain on you because you are financially stable in their eyes, right? So even if you're not having some type of promotion, it's like the look like money syndrome, So you got people wanting you to fill their cup, people who could be possibly going through hard times. And now I'm hearing, let your no be no. So that has like been coming up everywhere. I just said it in the collective read a couple days ago. And now, like, I went to the store, y'all. I think I mentioned it in the collective read. I went to the store right after reading that, and someone asked me if I wanted to donate. And I love the children from afar, okay? And I was just like, oh, like, I really don't have it right now because my budget's a little tight. And I'm like, trying to figure out like what I could give. And the lady behind me was just like, girl, just say no. No, she don't want to give, okay? And it's all right. And I was like, oh my gosh. And when she said that, it like set me free. I was like, yes, I actually really don't. Like, I don't have it. And you might have to tell some people like, you don't have it, not for them, okay? Because I do feel like there is a managing of debts, and I think that's what this opportunity is here for you to pay down debts, raise your credit, especially if somebody is getting married or they're you're in an engagement even. It's like, manage them debts, baby, manage them debts. It's like this time is supposed to be a gift for you to further your finances, okay? I'm hearing answer to a prayer. Yeah, they're like, you in it, okay. Sometimes I gotta check in. I'm like, am I on it right now? Okay, so what is this Four of Wands? 2 for the Four of Wands, please. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People seeing you as a star. People seeing you in a one of the things that people don't talk about with Uranus energy is like not therapy. What? Somebody could be a therapist here or like a counselor, guidance counselor. But one thing people don't talk about is philanthropy. Like, people see Aquarius energy as like somebody who is willing to donate, somebody who is for a cause, right? And it's like people wanting you to give to their cause. Also, there's something about like some people want money from you, and it's because some of you could be getting in the way of other people's karma and lessons that they're supposed to learn. And that's why it's so important to know when to give and know when to not, because like you might think, okay, if you're a part of the people I love, I should just give. But it's like sometimes you're being told not to give for a very specific reason. So be careful, okay? Be careful, be careful. Because that's been coming up so much. Like some of y'all are meant to be a bit more selfish in this time, because like these people in the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting like they wouldn't do the same for you. So it's like some of these people are supposed to be learning something from this experience. And just because you are the star and you do, generally care about humanity and the unification of humanity, like some people might not be able to show up to certain family gatherings because they did not budget their money properly, or they did not, really think ahead. And they're going to be looking with this eye here, they're going to be looking at what you have and they'd be like, well, can you lend me this, and this? Oh my gosh, I had a whole nother conversation the other day. I've been talking to people a lot. I've been talking to people a lot. But I had a conversation with this man and he was talking about his family, and like once he moved away from his family, he was just happier, like overall way happier. And he was just like, and they sometimes call me for money, but then they don't want to listen to any of the advice that the star has to give them on how to not end up in those situations. So people who just want to benefit off of you but don't want the wisdom and don't want to change, it's like you give, you will be giving for the rest of the time, okay? I don't know. And it's also a way to give. For some of you, it's like people want money, but I'm getting give them resources, but don't give them money. And that's for a specific person. Like, especially if you know that person maybe is a poor steward of their finances. Like, they could be saying, oh, I need this and this for my children for the holidays. And you instead just be like, okay, so what do they want? And just get the thing instead of giving the person the money. Right? Okay. So what is this Princess of Cups energy? I'm telling y'all. One more. This could be like a mother and a sibling. Or you are the Empress here. One more. Wow, an Emperor. Okay. With strategy and planning in reverse. Somebody could have like family members planning a specific scheme to get some type of money out of you, and sympathy. It's about the sympathy. So if this is like a family member, a mother, an aunt, someone who is a bit older than you, they have some type of scheme that's not going to work to come towards you with an offer. And it's also like a strongly emotional offer, a strongly pushy, manipulative offer. Okay? And it's like something about this Ace of Disc energy that you're in. It's supposed to be, like right now, you are supposed to be focused on paying off debts for somebody specific here. Okay? I mean, student loans, credit cards, whatever. Okay? Medical bill. It's like that's what these finances are coming in for, so that you can have a bit of comfort. Okay? And you have people in the Five of Pentacles that are just really poor stewards of their own finances, that want you to like pay for that. Like, I threw my money up in the air, but I need your help. Like, it's just not fair. That's just not fair. Okay? So what's this Ace of Discs? It's something about this dog on Empress. Ugh, the Empress. Okay, she might want to throw in your face all the stuff that she's done for you. Okay, picking around at old things, all the things that I've done for you. And now I'm seeing this pregnancy here, holding the baby. Oh my gosh, carried you in my stomach for 9 months. On top of the fact that you didn't want to come out, so it was almost 10 months. My body has never been the same. one more for this Ace of Discs and 7 of disc. Okay, so this is the Queen of Swords. Oh yeah. Yeah, she want that money and she wants you to give to the community, all right? Community being the family. Oh yeah. She wants your Ace of Pentacles and she want it now, okay? Well, it's my money and I need it now. So yeah, this sounds like a parent who sees their children as like freaking livestock, as in like ownership. Like, if I gave birth to you, I own you for the rest of your naturally born life, okay? Let me see. I'm also getting like this financial change could be something that's coming in the future, and this person is trying to like catch you before you even get it. Because I'm like, with this Princess of Cups, this person's semi-spiritually gifted. Like, they can feel and sense something working out for you, Star. Okay? They sense something going well, some type of financial development, okay? And I know it's like only a matter of time before you do get a promotion or before you do get a better job. And they're just like, I need to start getting sucking from the tit, okay? They need to start sucking from you now, sucking the money out of you now. So yeah, someone could be coming to you with a highly manipulative request. Once again, doesn't have to be a mother. It could be a baby's mother. Or someone who has children. Yeah. With the Six of Cups. So someone that you've also known extremely well. That you build a connection with. Yeah, that you feel you've built some type of connection with. It's a stable connection. It's just this person, they're really bad with their finances, and they try to make that everyone else's problem. I think that's why, like, keep your finances, how well they are doing, or just, you know, even you just being able to pay off your bills. In their mind, they're just like, oh gosh, you got money. But it's not even that you have money, it's just you know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is somebody who's always complaining about not having, okay? Who is this Empress? One card, please. Who is this Empress? Swept up in their head. Okay, so you're the Empress in this situation. So they're the mother. Oh my gosh, this dog, dude. It was barking in the first reading. There's a lot of energy around Hecate lately, and I'm like, okay, so. Yeah, whenever. All right, y'all. Yeah, just give me 1 second. I was about to close the window. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and close the window. Just give me a second. Okay, and we are back. Yeah, okay. So, once again, this Queen of Swords in reverse is the Princess of Cups, and they're operating in the Princess of Cups. And that is their manipulative action. So they're coming very meek, lowly, okay, on their last leg. So much loss. Like that type of thing, right? Um, and right now you're just in a very loving energy. You're in a very celebratory, loving energy. There's good things happening for you. Whether it's a promotion, it's a relationship, it's an engagement. It's like you're just shining, baby, shining and being loved for your authentic self. And you're just all swept up in that. And the Queen of Swords in reverse hates it. They're just like, oh gosh. What about me? I'm hearing, what about me? So if the Princess of Cups, Queen of Swords in reverse, sees you as the Empress, oh yeah, they want to pick off the fruit on your tree. They want to pick off, fed up, and trying to act like they're not over it, not having it, frustrated. Oh my goodness, fed up and reverse. They're like, oh, what can I do? What can I do? Okay. Whew. So if this is not a mother, it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. They could be trying to, especially if this is like a baby's mom, like they could be trying to, put that thing on you to get some finances. Put that thing on you to get some finances. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to a man. Yeah, somebody might be wanting to get knocked up so that they can solidify. What is it about this homosexual energy? What is it? It's like people wanting to solidify their place by getting pregnant. Or once again, it's a mom. It's a mom energy that is trying to press in on what you are financially developing. Even if you're just budgeting well, like some of you just have a really good budget and you've been sticking to the budget and you've been really taking care of yourself. And on the outside, it looks like you are leveling up, but it's not that you're leveling up. You just are finding the right times to spend your money and saving. And something about this mothering and expecting, like someone's expecting whatever strategy or plan that they have is going to work. Because maybe they also, okay, so this person in the Five of Pentacles, they could have debts. They could have debts and they want to use you. So if it's not a mother, then like if it's a baby's mom or like a woman, it doesn't have to be a woman, but it feels like a woman. They are willing to actually do what they need to do to solidify finances. Okay, anything else? This person is like willing to sell themselves. I'm sorry, I like pop my jaw sometimes. I know it's probably like, ooh, ow. Overjoyed, smiling. I feel like somebody wants to use a pregnancy. Yeah. Where's this laughter in the struggle position? Laughter with new boo. Okay, so this is okay. So for some people, like the person who wants finances from you, like they could be going through a time where things are getting repossessed, where they're not making ends meet. They're spending more than they're making and they're falling into like a debt. like taking out a second mortgage, having to sell things, downsizing even, while, you know, while they are struggling financially, this mothering energy, okay, this older woman, emotionally immature woman, is like, while they're struggling, you're over here like in love. Like someone is in like a, like you either have a new boo and you're laughing, you're overjoyed, you're smiling, and they're just like, how could you be happy when I'm broke? Like, how could you be happy when I am struggling? Yeah, this person is like a bit narcissistic, a detective. This came out in the collective read. Oh my gosh. We'll get more on it. See who this person is. Who's this person? Okay, this person's willing to lie. This person is willing to lie. I only want you. Oh my gosh. If this is like a lover, they're like, yeah, I'm willing to say whatever I need to say. They are a lesson in reverse. They don't want you to see them as karmic. They don't want you to see them as karmic, whether this is a family member or a lover, possibly a friend. Okay. So something about your spiritual connection is like, what? Popular? That's weird. You're popularly known as someone who is very intuitive. And this person knows that as well. So that's why they feel like they need to hide their frustration, hide their negative emotions, because they know, like, you are popularly known as someone who is intuitive, that someone who can sense bullish. So this person is thinking really hard about it, hard about how they're going to deceive you, hard about how they're going to come out of this Five of Pentacles using your finances. So right now, at this very moment, this person is like deciphering a plan to figure out how to get your money. Yeah, to make it a checkmate. They want to make you feel guilty. I mean, they want to throw it on thick. Like, I haven't eaten in the last 3 days. My stomach's touching my back. Oh my God, I'm gonna pass out. Somebody help me. Like, yeah, like it's my children are down to their last pairs of pants. Okay, someone could even be trying to do the witchy woo woo. Oh my goodness. Someone could be trying to do the witchy woo woo to ensure that the guilt trip works. Even though manipulation is just the witchy woo woo sometimes. It's a form of alchemy, I guess. Oh yeah, they need you to not be guarded when they lie to you. They need you to be open, okay, open, guilty, okay, put them on a pedestal of sorts. And this checkmate fell on the floor. Yeah, because your spirit team is just like, no. You will be hit to the knowledge before this person even gets to your DM or anything. Oh yeah. Okay, so this person could be trying to maybe do like a sweetening spell or something to make you want them even. If this is like a partner, they don't want you to see them as a karmic. They don't want you to see them as a karmic. If this is a lover, they don't want you to see them as a karmic person. They want you to be very open to them. I got a man, but I want you. So this person could already be in a relationship. This person could already be in a relationship, or you are, and they're just like, I'll do a little something, something for some change. We ain't got to tell nobody. They want to use their body on you now. I don't lie. Okay? They want to use your body, they body on you. Put that thing on you. Okay? They don't want you to know. All these things in reverse is something that they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know, well, except this guarded. I think that they want you to not be guarded. Okay? They want you to not be guarded. They want, and even imagine, so this person is able to manipulate you into some type of actual pleasure and you're in a connection, right? Blackmail. They'll ensure that they'll always have money by blackmailing you. I just got that tea. And it ain't gonna work, okay? This is not working. And that's why this, like, because I asked myself, like, what is this strategistic plan in reverse? It's not working. I feel like you're gonna sense this from a mile away. They want to act like they're heartbroken. For some of you, this is a grandmother. So for some of you, you have a grandmother who's trying to hustle you. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, they want to act laid back and cool, and then all of a sudden they're gonna spring it on you. Okay, all right. I think I get it. I get it, y'all. This person or these people, because it's different for all of you. For some of you, it is auntie, great aunt, grandma, mother. For others of you, it is a actual partner, possibly a friend for some, but it's like somebody is willing to sell their body to get finances. Other people are willing to put on the biggest guilt trip of all time. They're like, okay, come in, and in all of the situations, the person wants to come in unassuming. Okay, they want to really take some time to gauge and look and see what you have, and they might even ask you, okay, how is everything, and if you're happy and you're go lucky and all that stuff. Then that's when they flip the script, because they need you in guilt mode. Okay, you should be guilty for being this happy. Me, I've been eating ramen noodles every day. Some days I don't know if the lights are going to be on or if they'll turn off, because everything's getting so expensive. Like, it's yeah, these people are pretty desperate. And once again, one of the main messages I was getting is that even if some of these people ask you for money, don't give money. If you're going to help the issue at hand. That's star energy, okay? Help the issue at hand. But if you give money, where's this Five of Pentacles? It's going to fall right through the hole. Because the problem here is that these people don't know how to manage their money. As much as I hate to say it, these are grown people who don't know how to manage their money. So answer the problem, okay? Like, if the issue is a bill, literally, like, send them the money and watch them pay the bill if you're going to do it. Or answer the issue and not just give money. So if it's an issue of the children, helping the kids, toys for tots, I don't know, okay? Buy the toys, but don't give them money. Okay? That is your reading, group 2. Hope it's helpful. I do actually really hope this is helpful, because like, this is real strategistic stuff. Thanks, Spirit. Okay, y'all ate with this one. Anyway, that is your message. I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye. Group 3. Y'all about to have probably the best end of the year of all time. Like, first of all, your financial cards are side hustle, skill development, and income diversity. You got somebody in here got multiple streams of income. I'm literally hearing, like, I was getting making money in your sleep. That's one. Somebody's side hustle is about to bring them everything that people said it wasn't going to. Now with this, there is a karmic aspect of the one who kept moving forward, the one who kept building themselves up, got what they deserved in the end. Now, there's also an aspect of, for some of you, you're in a relationship, and like, this income diversity is because, you and your partner are doing pretty well. If it's not that, then it's like there's something about a side hustle that is blasting off right now. Blasting. Where my northerners at? Because I'm over here like, off. Okay. Whenever weird accents that I normally don't speak in come up, I'm like, okay, like somebody from a different area. New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia for some reason came up. Anyway, Um, yeah, there's something about like, and if it's not that, it's like the universe is loving on you for your consistency, for your, it's like a lot of people told you like, ah, it's a waste of time. Like even if it's like a service that you're doing on the side, or you make, doggone it, you can make crochet little animals and sell them on Etsy, and it's like it's people are going to be buying. It's something about the holiday season that is going to bring a lot of attention to your business, and people are going to be like, what the heck is the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, sorry, not Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups doing? Um, the it's not in what you say, but it's how you looking, and it's also how you're moving. Like you ain't gonna have a lot of time to talk. And I keep getting this energy. I got it in the collective read Wednesday. It's like there's this bad bitch energy. It's like, oh, I can't take your call right now. And it's like, this is not illusions of being to yourself or in solitude. No, this is like, oh, no, no, no. You, someone gave you space when they were supposed to give you support. And now you're like, oh, no, don't try to fix it. Keep it there. Keep that space. Let's not talk. Okay? Like, it's really that. It's like this kind of like a dark feminine aspect of like, oh, no, no, no. Don't come over here now, Four of Cups. Mm-mm. When everything works out, don't come over here now when you see that I'm cool. Keep that same energy. You forcing people to stand on what they said about you. You forcing people to stand on it. Especially like there's something about someone being in a relationship and people saying like you married for money, that you know, you're a gold digger or what have you, because one of the songs I was getting was Let's Get It Started. And I feel like that was kind of how it's going to feel when this burst of financial income comes in. It's like, is you gonna be like, and the beat keeps running, running, and running, running, and you just like, yeah, more, 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 ah, ah. It's just like, and it's not, I just want to let somebody know it's not gonna feel like work. There's something about this side hustle or whatever you're doing that it don't feel like work. It's like, it feels like you could do this in your sleep. That's why I kept getting like, you're making money in your sleep. I'm like, dang, like, come on, y'all. What y'all doing for work? What y'all doing? Anyway, um, yeah. And it's just like, and you don't have time or space for the ones who naysayed, okay? For the ones who swore up and down that you were lost, didn't know what you was doing, you need to do something more traditional. It's like now these people are in the Nine of Swords. They feel stuck. They feel bound to the tradition they tried to put you in, the restrictions they tried to put you in. Now these people are stuck in these restrictions, and now you in the Four of Cups. I don't want no press. I don't want to talk about nothing. I don't want to share nothing. I don't have anything to help you right now. It's like you need to. It's like you focusing on your bag. You're focusing on your bag. And it's like all I hear is period. Okay, focus on that bag. Okay, like let's not talk. I ain't got no freaking masterclass for y'all right now. I don't know what it is about, and this is a timeless read, but something about this Sagittarius Mercury in retrograde is actually helping you. Like you could be an air rising sign, because I'm definitely getting something about, it's something about you staying the course and continuing to learn is the reason you are where you are. It's like it's almost like Jupiter, even as Jupiter goes into retrograde, it's like giving you back. Oh, got it. Okay. That was the download I was supposed to give. I completely forgot about it. So Jupiter is giving you back something. You went through a lot of delays. There was a vision you had about what this side hustle, or the reason that you have been working so hard, because it doesn't have to be a side hustle, but it's like that's how hard you've been working. It's like you've been working hard enough for it to be two jobs, okay? And a lot of people told you like you shouldn't do that, okay? Even in a relationship, like you shouldn't get married, you shouldn't commit yourself to this person. And it's like something about what you stayed the course on, what you kept working on, that is now giving you a slew of abundance, a slew of opportunities. And it's like you are literally being told to stay in this B energy of like, no, I don't want to talk. No, I don't want it to reconcile. No, I don't care about what you're going through. I don't care. The same way that you didn't care, you're like literally being asked to like give that out. Cause it's like these people, some people talked trash, and I'm talking trash. Like Gold Digger came up by Kanye West. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke. Get down, girl. Go ahead, get down. Okay, that was one, and then the Black Eyed Peas song. Let's get it started. And you could have messages in group one where like, especially if this was like a spiritual business or something that you were guided to intuitively, it was into the unknown for you. And you went in. And now it's like the unknown is a freaking money bag. Okay? It's like, and that's the thing too. Jupiter in retrograde in Cancer, that's ancestors. This could be an ancestral like gift. This could be the ancestors giving you a huge gift for your consistency, for your willingness to do what nobody else was doing. Like for a while, you could have felt like you were in the Eight of Swords upright, but it's like that distance, that isolation, people, people could have thought that like leaving you alone was a punishment and that you would crumble. And instead, you built a bag, bro. You built a lifestyle where you juggling dollars. Okay, like investing, it's like people gave you time. People gave you time to build yourself up. And now they over here like crying, sad, hurt. Like, ugh. And it's not even about the money. It's about what these people had to say. It's like these people are literally eating their words. Like they're thinking back on every time that they laughed about you. They said this, they whispered, they kiki behind your back. Every single time. And it has them in the hangman. These people are in deep reflection. This Mercury retrograde, once again, it's a timeless reading, but like this Mercury retrograde, or at this time, these people are in deep reflection because everything they tried to bind you to, y'all, they ended up bound. They ended up bound. If they tried to bind you to a belief system, now that belief system is limiting them. Whether this is a religion or a way of life, that belief system that they told you, oh, you won't be able to do this because of A, B, C, and D, they manifested that for themselves. That was like a return to sender. And it was only because you kept the course. The only way that you were able to be a natural return to sender, which I don't know if y'all did a little work, okay? A little protection work and returned it back to them. But whether you did or you didn't, you are literally operating like a return to sender right now. It's like literally being blessed in the face of your enemies. This is wild. And this is a very straightforward reading. Like, okay, what else you want to tell them? What else you want to tell them? Oh yeah, you got people going back down memory lane, okay? People lied on you. I'm telling you. And now they realize, like, oh my gosh, like, I was a lesson for group 3. Like, you got people realizing that they're karmics. Someone's grandmother could be coming through from the other side, because I keep getting grandmother messages. If not that, it could literally be a grandmother in the family. Okay? A kitchen witch. I don't know. Grandma could be a kitchen witch for some of y'all. I'm telling, they are so surprised. I think there was a period of time where people thought you would be like they thought you were going to financially struggle. And this just seems like generational curses, or even like just curses that people spoke over you. And they also thought there was going to be a point where you would run back. This feels very family. Oh, I told y'all it was a mothering energy in reverse. A mother thought you were going to run back and try to be try to be close to her. A mother wanted you to work for her love, whether this was a mother or a grandmother. Okay? A mother wanted you to work for their love. And instead, maybe you're exploring your options with your love life. Okay? So someone's mother could have dyed hair. Yeah, so they want your forgiveness. But you're in the Queen of Swords. Like right now, you're being asked to look at the facts. And if you were not doing well, would these people still want your forgiveness? Probably not. Fearless in reverse. Yeah. They want you to be afraid of like what would happen if you don't forgive me and God forbid something happens to me and I'm no longer here, then what? They're still trying to limit you. They're still trying to bind you, bro. Like, what the heck? Oh my gosh. So you've been working. Now I'm hearing Fergalicious. I just been working on my fitness. He's my witness. Okay, people you date, the dating, whoever you're dating, he's my witness. Got these boys on rock, and they be lining down the block just to watch what I got. Fergalicious. I'm so promiscuous. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of drama that's being debunked, and they are concerned about you not being devoted to the family. Fake flexing with I have children. So yeah, someone could be concerned about you dating. First of all, someone's concerned about you dating because you are a Queen of Cups and maybe you have babies. So they feel like you should be, not wanting to date. You should be focusing all of your energy on your children, like you don't have a personality once you have kids. Wow, interesting. Wanted to sacrifice you. Yeah, so all of these limitations that these people, this family even, wants to put on you has to do with them wanting to sacrifice you by limiting your potential and limiting what you can achieve for whatever the reason. Like some people, I feel like I need to explain this. For some people, they do this because, they weren't able to achieve things. And because they weren't able to achieve certain things, they don't want you to be able to achieve certain things. Now, for others of you, it is a jealousy thing. So I'm sorry, but some of you might have a narcissistic mother or she struggles with narcissistic traits where, she just has a very fragile ego. And when the attention is not on her, she can retaliate by, gossiping, lying, wanting to sacrifice your character for attention. Okay. You are the key to the life of your dreams. It's like you've realized that there's some type of solitude, there's some type of space that you were given by people who were supposed to support you. And in that space, in that solitude, you got financial ideas, you were able to budget, you were able to work on your physical health, you were able to, even heal your body, you were able to even probably forgive. You were able to forgive without people there. You didn't need the people there. You didn't need the validation that they truly did what they did. And because this seems like a gaslighting family where they will, throw things and then hide their hands. And if you react, okay, especially as a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups energy, so it feels like you have one side that is a Queen of Swords that helps you to make decisions and really be successful in your workplace. And then you have the Queen of Cups side of you that I feel like that is the way that you make your home, how you are with your children, how you are, in your relationships. And it gives you the ability to be able to work and also take care of your home. It's like something about this Queen of Cups energy. You're very, very good at the balance of it all, the flow of it all. And for a long time, people could have been telling you, you know, especially if you don't have kids, it's like people are trying to limit you by like forcing you to have children, even. Because it's like, I have kids in the struggle position. It's like people wanted you to like force. People wanted you to rush to have kids. People wanted you to rush to take up responsibilities. Once again, this Hierophant tradition energy. People wanted you to rush milestones, and it's like almost wanting you to like sacrifice your youth, even your life, to fit some type of tradition. And you were like, no, I think I need to focus on my finances. Like, what can I give to a child if I can't pay my bills? And they're just like, stop. They're essentially like, stop fake flexing and give me grandchildren, right? Somebody wants to be a grandma real bad. So they could be trying to do spell work, and, you know, you could have a mother trying to manifest you getting pregnant. And it's wild because it's not working, okay? It's not working. You're going to be fine. Especially, it's like something about this Jupiter in Cancer retrograde that is coming back for the ones who are trying to, you know, manipulate and lie and manipulate, lie, gossip. Hate is the lower vibration of admiration. So yeah, there's something that you are doing, group 3, that you're the females of your lineage were not able to do. They weren't able to mesh the creative and the financial, like, intellect. They weren't able to do this flow the way that you have. And there's certain gifts that you have, a part of your family line, that help you to really create abundance as a whole, not just job. Like, you might have people in your family that just work, and then you have people in your family that maybe have fear that stops them from doing things, right? But with you being so fearless, it's like you have this mindset that, okay, I can do it all. And it's that ability to take the limit off of you is what is creating this change, and what is the reason that you 1919, the reason that you are able to do what you're doing. It's like you're reflecting back to the something about the women. You're reflecting back to the women of your family, or back to like older women even, that yes, you can, you know, date who you want to date and make your money and be independent, and you don't have to rush to have kids, and your purpose is more than just being a mom. It's like you are breaking stereotypes when it comes to feminine energy, and you're doing it so gracefully. Like, it's not, yeah, it's like you're not prioritizing everyone else's feelings. And it's like, believe it or not, I really think it's a part of your purpose. I think it's one of the reasons that you are on Earth. One of your purposes is to break those stereotypes. Okay? What are you, an Aquarius? Uranus aspected somewhere in your chart. Real heavy. Okay, you could have like a Uranus in the 10th or the 7th, 9th even. First house. Oh my gosh. Yes, people want to shame you for your intellect. Because it's like your intellect that helps you to not get afraid, that helps you to release things and not hold on to emotions. And it's like, how could you do that if you are a Queen of Cups? Like, if you truly care, if you like, people see you as someone who could be a great parent. Okay, that's fine. But what's the point in giving birth to a child right now if I can't take care of them, right? And that's for some of you, but for the ones of you that do have a kid, it's like, yes, I have a child, but you know, I can still date. I can still experience life. I can still enjoy life. And it's like someone's trying to limit you. And now that just like, once again, people falling on their own swords. Yes, people trying to boss you around. You're not putting up with it. Group 3 is not putting up with people bossing them around, telling them what to do, limiting them. And it's making you come across as a little bit of a B word, okay? So yes. And I just want to let you know that there's something about the person who maybe has dyed hair that wants you to forgive them. It's because they want access to turn your new beginnings and what's flourishing in your life. They want the access to flip it upside down. And now I just got like this shakiness in my eyes. Yeah, they want to like shake your foundations and even your vision. They want to bring confusion into your life, okay? So somebody with tan skin. Projecting their fears onto you. I'm trying to tell you, projecting their fears onto your body, projecting their fears onto, you know, your ability to mother for some of you. When really they can't look away. They are so enamored by you and they're not seeing things clearly, but they also want you to not see things clearly. They want you to be just as limited as they are. And you're just not, y'all. Between the barking and the horns outside, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna get out a few more. Anything else that you want to tell them about these changes that are happening for them right now? I feel like I'm just giving straight family messages, y'all. I hope y'all can ignore this dog on dog. Yes, people don't have any gossip to talk. Y'all are also moving in silence. That's another thing that's changing. People aren't talking. They can't talk. They want to be nosy, but they can't get in. They can't get in. Okay? And y'all are able to play hard as well. Because it's like I got the, you know, gold digger song, but then also, okay, let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. It's like y'all also celebrating, having a good time, maybe getting some drinks with some friends. It's like y'all have a little bit extra to enjoy and like enjoy your life. Maybe go on a trip. Just party. And that's another thing. They're like, you can't do that if you have children, or if like you should be focused on, you know, building relationships and having babies and da 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 da. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that. Right? Meanwhile, these people are self-medicating, okay? They are doing all of the substances just without the partying. Is depression, okay? It is them trying to get through things and not have to think about their failures and their limitations, okay? More about this turnt energy. So there's a mirroring aspect. On one side, it's like people are so obsessed with like your mental health. Are you doing okay? This is why they keep partying. This is why they're doing this. This is why they're doing that. When really it's just because you are celebrating something great. Like imagine you take a picture at a little venue or at a lounge or a club or something and you post it online and people are like, oh my God, they're not doing well, are they? Oh my goodness, they're having some type of midlife crisis. They're not doing, what are they doing? Right? When really you're celebrating a great week at work. You're celebrating maybe your 50th client in 3 days. Like you're celebrating some type of milestone and people are like, what are they doing with their life? Ah! But it's like you are so secretive that they can't keep up on what exactly is going on. I'm hearing, if you think you're drinking tea on me, baby, you drinking piss. Like that's what that's what it is right now. If you think, now you're tiptoeing in my Jordans. Yeah, you make sure to keep everything to yourself, and that makes you the black sheep in your family for sure. You keep who you sleeping with, who you talking to, your love life. the lack thereof, whatever, okay? If you get a doggone piercing, everything, you keep it to yourself as you should so that you can actually enjoy it, you know? What's this numbing? The people who can't get their gossip fix. Oh, yeah. Greedy in reverse. Backbite. Oh yeah. They're taking your willingness to do something different and to I'm getting alchemized for some of you to just go your own way. They're taking it as greed. They're taking it as you being disloyal, dishonest, having ridiculous intentions, trying to hurt them, trying to hurt the family, trying to hurt your mother. Like, yeah. Literally your spirit team like keep stepping on their necks, babes. Keep stepping on their necks. Oh yeah. So people are talking ish about like your body for some of you. But meanwhile, these people are overindulging. And they're trying to project it onto you. What projecting their fears. These people are trying to project that onto you. Like you're the greedy one. You're the person who's overindulging. But it's like my group 3 works hard and they play hard. You just doing substances. Like you just you're just licking your wounds. Okay? Like you have a drink to celebrate all of the great things that's going on in your life. They have a drink to run away from what's going on and they do it in secret. And they're bound to what things look like and always wanting to look like they have it together. Like they have to go and hide and you do what you do in the open and you make sure that you keep your boundaries and that no one knows what your next move is. Okay? What's this? Let me get one more. Yeah. These people have not learned. They have not learned anything. Anything. These people are going to have to relearn this lesson. And I think that's why they are separate from you and why you're being told to stay cold, to stay with the facts. Don't let yourself be manipulated because these people talked so much trash about you and now they are in so much regret. And instead of being honest and saying, okay, I was wrong and I wasn't, maybe the best mother, I wasn't the best family member, instead they're projecting. They're still trying to limit you and trying to hurt you and trying to, have you emotionally bound to them. They're still trying to get you. Still. Okay, you have not learned nothing. Jojo, have you not learned anything? I'm sorry. I'm a meme girly at this point. They're still trying to bind you. Still. So, yeah. You are ducking bullets, baby. Because if your family could have it their way, they would have you mentally diseased, okay? And bound to them forever, listening to every single piece of advice they give you, even if it's trash advice. And they are not learning that maybe they are the greedy ones. Maybe they are the ones who overindulge. Maybe they are the ones who have all of these issues that they're projecting onto you. Okay, so that is your reading, group 3. I hope it resonated and that it was helpful to something that's going on in your life. Oh my gosh, this dog. Bye, y'all.